G'day, today we're going to have a look at level 18 in the Myths and Rails DLC of Train Valley 2. This one's called Island of Atlas. This one takes 18 minutes, well we've got 18 minutes. Can't buy more than 2 engines and we can't allow any trains to arrive at the wrong station. So this is a pretty hardcore one. Later ones sort of soon come. So what we've got is we've got workers here, here and here. This guy wants 7 computers, this one wants 12 computers, 14 engineers, 14 building materials, 14 wire. This guy wants 12 wire. Because this wire and these computers are both divisible by 6, they're obviously the things that it wants us to do first. We will try and get them out and then work on those 7s. And one of the trickier things of this level is engineers. So you can see this huge body of water here. We can't build bridges across it as it stands, and we can't allow engineers through down the bottom here. Which means that at the moment, we can't get engineers from this side of the map to that side of the map. At a point coming up, it will allow me to... the water will go down and we will be able to move guys across the map. But the water will slowly come back up. And by the time it comes back up, we need to make sure that all of our engineers are in place and ready to go where they need to. So, how many engineers is that? We need 12 computers here, 7 computers here, that's 19 computers. For 19 computers, we need 19 engineers. We also need 19 microchips, which will require 19 engineers. And then we also require 14 engineers down here. So that's 19 plus 19 is 38. And then 38 plus 14 is 54. So we need 54 engineers on this side of the river before it comes back up. So we definitely need to be on the ball for that. The thing that I think takes a few times to get used to in playing this map is having an understanding of when can you start spending the money on these guys here. Like at what point you really do you know that you can start using the funds that you're getting just on buying workers to keep you moving along. And I think it's a lot earlier than you'd sort of expect. Certainly more earlier than I expect, so. Okay, so we can... Basically, we just need this guy to hit there after this guy's reached there. So we can probably send 4 on his own. Get this going. The reason that we're getting the building materials going so early... Let him miss the shot. Is because we need building materials. We need... Where are we? Building materials to make... Well, we'll go the reverse way, rather. We need sand to make microchips. We need glass to make sand. We need building materials to make glass. So that's sort of our roundabout way of what we're doing there. Now this guy here, he will almost exclusively just be focused on that electricity. So much so that, I mean, not a bad thing, I think, to make it a weird little track that he can have to himself. Its job is just to go straight there, as short as possible. Means that other people can use those sort of connections, and he's not being a part of it. It also gives you a better sort of focus on that this guy's job is that makes you sort of force you to use those workers a little bit more. So what we're waiting for now is just the water to drop. It should be momentarily. There we go. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll commandeer that existing loop, start sending building materials down this way, get in here. We'll keep giving this guy more people so that those engineers keep getting built. Alright, we'll get to about there. Send these guys down. So you can see that these guys are worth more than you normally see. Like 42,000 is pretty expensive for something that was just made with workers. And we're just at the mercy of these guys arriving. And these guys down here. Actually, let's wait. We'll just in the sake of getting these started as soon as possible. this guy in there. Okay, so there's our first big injection of new money. So what we will do is send the first lot of these guys along. We will send them in there. We actually will get paid for them. We won't get paid for guys that arrive there because it's more of a holding center. And what we will do now is I'm going to send these guys that way to keep this going. And I'm going to buy my next lot of guys to go in here. So you can see how early I'm already spending that money. I haven't even bought more trains yet. Sort of to give you an idea of how seriously I take the that you need to start doing it real early. Get this guy around the corner here. Up. Okay, the other thing we need to do is just turn this around. Connect in here. Let's get this next lot of guys on the move and we can send them in here. And another lot after them. Great, let's get these guys moving. These guys can go up here. Let's send some workers along to join them, and we'll send these guys there as soon as we've got a locomotive available. Really what we want to do is possibly buy this next locomotive too. Alright, so that's number one of the 2 more engines that we can buy. Send this guy on his way. There. We have 2 engines available, so we'll send this guy on after him because he also needs to go up there. And then we will send this guy after him. They also need someone in there. But I would like to keep that going, so more we just can't afford to have those guys sent at the moment, so that's why we're not doing it. We'll send 6 more guys in here so that keeps moving. And how's our sand looking? So we're up to 2 lots of sand. We also need some more guys up here soon as well. Once that wire gets there, will be plenty of time. Okay. How's our sand looking? Move, so we'll send these guys up to get on the other side of the water. Some big money, so let's send 2 lots of these guys. Got to be really careful with these arrows. This is one of the real danger zones at this level, I think. You accidentally send him that way and you burn 5 engineers because you can only fit 1 more in, or you send anyone else accidentally this way and you get fail your 5-star attempt. Okay, let's get more engineers going. These guys we want to send this way. There. Oh, actually we can get these guys on the move next. Let's send him across the bridge. Fastest route that I don't have to pay for. Get some more electricity going. The fact that guy got to 11 is a slip up by me. So the 2 of them are going to go up there. Sorry, I keep pausing so much in this one. There's just so many things that I feel like I can miss, and also the time limit's not the most generous. Okay, those 2 are there. The next thing that we're going to need will be microchips and the is, so we're going to send these engineers over to do it. Send them this way. Looking for... Let's just send 6 guys from here over that way too. As soon as we're back, we'll just send more guys. That. So this guy's 2 to go. Want to get more guys up here ready to go. 1 more of them. Great, so this can send. And this guy will just go the short path of across there through. What we'll now do is, okay, you can see this is about to go, so we'll just hold a second before we send the next lot of guys from there. Need though is, okay, so let's send 12 guys from here in there. Getting another about 100,000 boost from those 2 arriving. But all that's going to happen is we're going to lose that tiny bit there. We can just spend big to fix that. And done. Okay, so that's all back. Now send these guys. And so what we've completed is our first set of... I can't have my second train arrive, but that's alright. Worst case, he just turns around and he goes home. So biggest disaster in this. And we'll also be able to afford him now. And we will send these guys. We need to send that lot of guys as soon as possible. Electricity on. These guys down too, which will be another nice boost to our money. Hey, we can send this guy. We'll send this guy down here. Now the 12 that make up these 6 and these 6 are going to be the 12 that we drop off there, and then we're going to have to just deal in a divisible of 7 for the next, well, we need 21 more after that. Okay, while we've got the break and guys getting sent up this way, we'll send another 6. And you can see how fast it's gone, that we just had, a moment ago we had no money, and now we're back to 200,000. We will buy the last of the trains while we've got the money, just so we've sort of on top of that. Let's send these guys in here. Let's send... this is tricky, because I would like to send more guys up there, but now I need 14. Everything else from here on is going to be divisibles of 14, so we don't necessarily want to do that until we're operating in trains that can take 7. And especially since it's costing me 30,000 to get through here, it's probably better to get like bang for my buck. Polymers, people, sand. Okay, those computers are done. So let's send them out. They're coming down here. Send this guy up there. Need to send this guy, but we need to make sure he's not going to collide with that one. Should be fine there. And let's send these 12 guys along this break of things going that way. said, now we're going to be dealing in 7. So let's quickly just do the math here. So we've delivered the first of the 6. So that's 12 engineers there. So minus those 12 engineers, we're down to 40 engineers that we need. There's 6 there, there's 30 there, and there's 10 there. So that should be all that we need at this point. So we can start to use this guy for different things. But what we need to do is make sure that we get these 11 guys across the river. Probably the next priority. So send this guy up into there. Then what we'll do, make sure those guys are going to go to the right place. Send these guys up that way. Then what we're going to do is send these guys. Have him followed by this lot. And that lot. They're going to go this way. Up in there. And we'll have them joined by guys. The thing that we do want to do in this moment is get this guy out. But because these guys are kind of come around this way, we'll send him just through the tunnel. Spend 50,000 to get drive. Send some more guys that way as well. Okay. Now, in terms of the numbers, we're pretty much we can start to upgrade the trains now. The only thing left is the 6 computers, but there's only going to be enough parts for any, like, there's only the 1, 2, 3 trains of 6 are already on their way. There's only going to be 6 things here, so it just means that they'll actually move faster. So, let's start to upgrade them. That guy arriving, I'm going to send these 6 across. I'm just not confident, so I want to send 6 more guys in there. But I don't think that they'd make it anyway. I think I've got enough, though. Probably more just a waste of 6 guys than anything else. So we'll get those guys in there. Train to upgrade. We'll send 7 guys down in here. We can upgrade these trains. We will send these guys in groups of 7 up here. Because this will flood towards the end as well, which means that we don't have anything in this... well, no, we'd have to pay. We just have to pay basically to get anyone across. So it's not disastrous, but definitely not ideal. We'd have to have a fair bit of money at the end. Okay, so those 2 guys are going in there. That'll make up 14. What do we need? So we need 14 building supplies, but we are going to need another 7 computers. So we do need 21 more building supplies, I believe. Out to. Oh, we've had this stop, which is good. Slow down everything. At least we've got a 7-speed train pressing it. So I don't want these guys going the wrong way. A little bit further forward. Cool. Yeah, let's get that guy on the move. Let's just send 7 guys up here. No, let's send them down here. Let's get 14 guys ready to go in here. This can move, so let's get it moving. We'll just take the bridge over. There. We'll get these guys across. You can see that's flashing. I don't think he's going to make it, but if he blows up, it doesn't break any of my requirements. Ugh. It just means that he blows up. But if those engineers don't get across on this move, then those engineers never do anything anyway, so we may as well take the chance. Go, he just makes it. We can sell that for the money. Anything else that's sort of now submerged. Okay. That's now done. Okay. This guy's got his 14 people in there. Let's send some more guys down here. That's about to max out with 14. Let me think about what we need to do down here. So we can now send 7. Oh, it's always the downside of having a thing on the build, the remove function. All right, so this guy can come down here and he can get in there. Now, I think I need another 21 from here for building materials, because I'm going to need 14 to deliver here, as well as 14 to deliver, as well as it'll take me 14 to make next set of computers. Let's go the right way. Send him down that way. Let's just get that continuing. Send 7 guys from here into there. These guys on the way. Fill that up so it's got its full, like say 28, which would be most it could possibly need. Okay, then let's send 7 guys from here into there, which is the only remaining sand that we're going to need. We shouldn't need any more sand once this guy has made that, because we only need the one lot of more microchips. Okay, we also need to get this guy ready with his next 14. They're on their way. Then we can send these guys. And we need to send all the stuff for up here after that. This guy's got to go to there. Send that. Let's send those over so that it keeps going. Once we've got an available locomotive. Okay, you can see that this is just rising on us now, so we can't really send these guys through. Instead, what we will do is I'll remove that square, just so that I don't accidentally kill them. And we will send the polymers through that way. Just so that basically resets and starts going the right way. And these guys, we're going to have to spend $50,000 each to get through in here. We just need the sand when it's ready. We're going to have to spend a fair bit of money on moving guys through here when that's not available. Okay, so these guys are ready to go. Which this will be our last lot of glass and polymers. Send these guys on after them too. That way, we'll send this guy through to here. And we will wreck them just to make sure they're going the right way. And what we'll do is pause this guy, let this guy get ahead. These two guys can continue on. we'll demolish that as well, so that's not a mistake we can make. Okay, I realized too I've got to get the 6 computers out of here. Go. Move. And once those computers are down, say past, really matter past where? Probably alright already. Send these 2 guys down because they can also get delivered. And we can follow them up with well, we can follow them up because once the computers arrive, we're allowed to send in our engineers. So here's a huge amount of money we've just taken a hit for, but luckily these are all worth 49, so basically we're only losing $1,000. These deliveries. Send this guy and this guy after him. This guy moving over there. So with these guys, they've got to that way. And we can send these guys over. Basically, we've got 2 minutes. These guys, it would sink me if it was that engineer. It just took too long to sort of arrive. Still not confident at this point. Got a minute to get from there to there. Here we go. Make sure that everyone is aligned. Woohoo! Nick of time. Here we go. 5 stars. Fun's pretty low, game time pretty low, real time. Killing it as always. Any questions or comments, feel free to chuck them below. Till next time, catch you later. Yeah.